Good morning. Woke up a little early today. Decided I'd get myself together and maybe show up to work a little earlier, get home a little earlier. I got an electrician coming tonight to update the panel in the garage, the fuse panel. It's the old screw-in fuse style, and he's coming tonight to kind of check everything out and let me know exactly what I need. So I can get all of this installed, which is a pretty cool pull. It'll be pretty cool when it's done. But anyway, what I'm here to talk about today is the last two videos that were put out about customer labor times and my labor times and, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. It surprises me that so many people were so offended by hearing the truth on how the industry works. It surprises me that so many people were that upset about a little honesty. It surprises me how many people unsubscribed from this channel because of the honesty, and then new people took their place. So there were about 25 people that unsubscribed, but there was 40 people that resubscribed because of the honesty. It also goes to show me how many weak-minded people there are out there that we have to deal with every single day. How many people that are just fucking crybabies, man. They literally just cannot take a little taste of honesty. They're just weak, emotional people. You know, I went as far as breaking down labor times for you, talking about the labor book for you, talking about it. When you bring a vehicle to me, if it takes me 5 hours to, or if the book time for that job says it's 5 hours and it only takes me 3, you're still getting charged 5 hours. That's for the average person, the average tech that's never seen that vehicle before, to come into that atmosphere, do that job, and get the vehicle back to you. Now, if I've seen that 300 times, I'm probably going to have that same time cut in half. The reason that labor time is there is to keep people honest. This is the average person coming in that's capable and competent of doing this job that may not have seen this before, and this is how much it takes in this situation. You're taking your vehicle to a shop that may specialize in something. They're still going to charge that standard labor time, even though they've seen that same task a dozen times, 50 times, 100 times. That's how it was written up to keep things honest. There was a gentleman that popped up and left a comment and said something along the lines of, I think book time should go away and it should just be straight time. Okay, then I can really screw you. You just run as much time as I want on your vehicle and then hold it hostage from you, and then make you have to go to court to get it back. And then when you don't pay me and I rack up enough storage fee and it exceeds the value of whatever it is that you owe me, then I'll just seize your vehicle and turn around and sell your vehicle or keep it. I mean, a lot of people popped up and a lot of people said, well, you know, a shop said they were going to charge me $1,400 for this, and then I went and did a little research and did it my own, and half the time that they said that they were allotting it because I watched some YouTube video of some other guy doing it. Yeah, the guy in the YouTube video that you watch has probably done that a dozen times and probably knows how to show you how to do it, like me, like I do the jobs and so show you, hey, don't do it this way, do it this way. It's going to be a lot faster, it's going to be a lot safer, it's going to be a lot cleaner, it's going to get you your ride back on the road a lot faster. Whatever. So I'm showing you the fast way to do it out of the way I learned. I watched some YouTube video and then I was able to do the job myself. You're right, that's why the videos are there. So if you're really interested in saving money, go research and watch the videos so you can do the job yourself. But if you're taking it to a shop and then you're turning around and you're saying, oh, I watched this video and this guy showed me how to do it in half the time and I feel like the shop was screwing me, the guy is from a fucking shop. Maybe this shop doesn't know how to do it his way. Maybe they have a different way of doing it. So you save some money. So you spent $400 in parts instead of you know, $1,000 in parts. Businesses have to operate. Businesses have to run. You're going to pay more going through a business to get things done, but there's also a warranty and a guarantee that goes along with that that says they're going to have to redo the job again in 2 years, 24,000 miles if anything goes wrong. Some people do, some independent shops do a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty. That you're not giving yourself. You're going to have to break down. You're going to have to do the job again. If you got a shit box and they're fixing a shit box, chances are it's going to break down again or something's going to happen with that part that you had fixed again in the future. So maybe that warranty, that extra $700 or $1,000 you would have spent through them would be worth the peace of mind and the 3-year warranty or 2-year warranty or 24,000 or 36,000 mile warranty. See, a lot of you guys are so close-minded, you don't look at the bigger picture when it comes to these things, and you want to complain about stuff and attack people and, oh, you're not being fair. One guy, a Bikeman or whatever his name is, Bikeman, I had to tell him last night, he's been here forever as a subscriber and a commenter on the channel. I had to tell him last night to chill the fuck out, man. Chill out, literally. You are being annoying right now with all the projection and stuff lately that you've been doing on the channel. You've been a subscriber and a follower here forever, but lately you've just been out of control with a lot of the projection and the emotional comments and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm glad you cleared this up, Rich. You know, you were always, we were under the impression you were always for the customer, giving the customer a break and stuff like that. But the last couple videos, you didn't make it seem I didn't make it seem like what? I was talking in general terms and educating about the field. Teaching you guys about what goes on, what's right and what's wrong. How you're going to get charged labor times even if somebody does it faster, or you're not going to get charged extra even if somebody, they meet the time but they need a couple more hours. That's time that they're eating. So what did I do? I didn't say I didn't advocate for the customer. Hell, I give time away all the time. There's subscribers here. There's a Hispanic family on here that I absolutely adore. I love them like they're my friend, like personal physical friends that I get to go out with and see all the time. They bring their vehicle to me. I ate up 8 full hours on their vehicle in one freaking day just because I was so annoyed. I couldn't figure out what the problem was, and I ate that 8 hours of that time. Spent 8 hours on their vehicle all day to figure out why the vehicle had an intermittent no start that wasn't common. And after they had paid like an hour and a half, an hour or an hour and a half one time, and then came back and paid an hour another time, I was like, you know what? I can't keep charging them for something that's not their fault. They can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Other shops can't figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. And what did I do? I stayed on the vehicle long enough and I ended up figuring it out. Somebody added an aftermarket radio to the vehicle and then took it out before they bought it and left part of the connections in the body control module, and it was a piggyback fuse design, and the fuse clip started falling out of it and you couldn't see the way everything was and removed. It was tucked under the carpet, so you didn't even know anything was there. Until I did some investigation, research, and traced it back to the body control module, through the, actually the battery junction box, followed the wires back through the cab, into the body control module, and then it was like, oh, what the hell? I didn't charge any for that time. I didn't charge nothing for that. So don't tell me that I've changed, or the last 2 videos have shown that I don't so much care for the customer because I'm not sucking somebody's butt and I'm trying to prove something to them and I'm being a kiss ass. I'm not going to kiss your guys' ass in the process of me trying to make you happy. I just want to make that upfront and clear right now. So if any of you think you got any idea what you think is going on versus what is going on, you're wrong. Understand it was general messages, and don't come at me sideways, because if you come at me sideways, I'm going to put you in your place real quick. I don't care if you think, oh, you work for Ford, this is so unprofessional, or you work for Dundee Ford, this is so unprofessional. I still have to be professional and stand up for myself, and the rest of the people on here that do enjoy the content, that do want to hear the truth, that don't want to be pacified and pampered and given milk and cookies before bed like a little school kid. I mean, I'd like some milk and cookies sometimes, but I'm trying to lose the weight. It gets a little ridiculous sometimes when you guys start talking and doing all this crap for no reason. I have to. This is not that channel. This is not a channel to cater to your feelings. This is not that. You guys should realize that by now. This is real life. If I have something to say to you, I'm saying it to you. I'm not holding it back. If you act like a fool in the comment section, I'm calling you out. That's just how it is. That's how it is in real life, in my life. That's how I am in real life. That's how I am on here. I don't change that. People want to come see me and have me work on their vehicle because I'm damn good at what I do, and I'm as real as it comes. That's just how it is. So a lot of you guys that are crying about stuff, oh, you told the truth, and it hurts my feelings now. A lot of you guys that can't take what I'm saying because you don't agree with it, then move the hell on. Those that want the truth, you want help, you want wiring diagrams, you want me answering your questions at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm the guy that typically does that, but I don't get paid for none of that shit. There's not a lot of you that want to pay me for my time at 1 o'clock in the morning. Some of you have. Some of you have said, man, you've been helping me out a lot lately. I'm going to throw you an extra $50 or $100 or something like that, and have said, you know what, your value is just unbelievable to me. So when I have to get you up at 1 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the evening and I'm trying to tie up a project at work and I don't have specs and things like that, I feel like I probably should pay you. And it's not during, questions are typically answered in regular videos. And if people pay attention, answers are there. You know how often I get people here, oh, you replaced the purge valve in that Ford Escape. What's the part number? It's literally at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I literally say the number and I zoom right in on it and I actually show you exactly what the part number is. Why are you asking me what the part number is? I put the time and effort and stuff into making these videos so you guys out there that complain about paying the dealership prices or independent shop prices can go do the damn work yourself, but yet you still turn around and complain about it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. That's my little rant over the last 2 videos. We don't always do that to the customers where if you're a reoccurring customer, we've made friends with you and stuff like that, and you've built a relationship with me, and you come to me and you're like, can I, I need this job done, I need this diagnosed, and I come back and say, look, it's 2.5, 3 hours to do this job, but I can do this job in an hour, so how about we meet in between an hour and a half, or I'll just charge you the hour to do it. Do it all the time. All the time. Rarely, if I've seen that job over and over and over again, and you're a customer that has came and seen me over and over and over again, and you're like family to me now, am I ever going to charge you full price for something if I can get it done faster? Now, if I don't know you, and you've caused a lot of problems and grief in my life, and trying to argue about diagnosis and prices and labor and everything else, and you make that vehicle sit in my stall for an extra 2, 3, 4 hours, or I got to put it outside, and I got to sit out there and then bring it back in and look at it again, then put it outside and then bring it back in for you to make up your mind, yes, you're paying the full labor price. I'm not giving you a break. That's up to me to do that. So there are 90% of the time, we're going to give you a break, especially if we know you and we've seen you over and over again and you have that relationship with us. Yes, we're going to help you out. Yes, we're going to look out for you. Yes, we're going to do those types of things, but if you make our life more complicated and difficult, you're paying the full price. And if you make our life more complicated and difficult, I'm going to give you the diagnosis and then ask you to come pick up your vehicle and take it somewhere else because you've been too much of a pain in the butt. I get a lot of vehicles that have been to multiple dealers. Hell, that F-150 with the IWE thing recently, the 2020 F-150, it's been to 4 different dealers and 2 independent shops, people trying to figure out how the 4-wheel drive system works. And all it did was take an hour, a couple hours for me to make some mistakes and then read up on the literature, figure out how everything works, and then, oh, that's why all these places haven't figured out, because it changed. The criteria, the programming changed, and nobody knew about it. And here it is in the literature right here as I'm reading it. None of that time got paid for. It was a mistake, I get it, but none of that got paid for, and now the customer's set up and understands how the system works, because that's things, those are the untalked about, unwritten, unforeseen issues that we run into that now I don't get paid that time. The shop, if anything, the shop eats that time, and a lot of times that don't even happen. Just all depends. So you're not getting charged everything all the time, and not all of you are a victim. If you owned up to your shit, not all of you are a victim. Most of you are your own worst enemy. Most of you are the one that created the problem and stuff that you're dealing with, and you're just upset about it, and you want to take it out on a shop or mobile tech or some DIY guy, and you think they're being unfair about it because of your failure. A lot of times these vehicles are out of warranty and you just don't simply fucking take care of them. And that's just how it is. And then you get mad at everybody else whenever you see that you got a $1,000 bill when it's your own damn fault. If you would have listened when we recommended or told or said this or this is what you need to do, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in. But a lot of you don't listen. A lot of you don't keep up on your maintenance. A lot of you don't change your oil enough. A lot of you don't do the things that we ask you to do because you think you know better. And you don't. And you need to just shut up and listen sometimes. You have one mouth and two ears for a reason. Use these twice as much as you use this. And you don't do it. Anyway. That's my morning soap opera box. Get you guys all fired up this morning. Let's see how shitty the comment section turns in on this one. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care and I love y'all.